population 278 Murdock, Minnesota hasn't made headlines, possibly ever, until recently when a public hearing took place involving this church and its new owners applying for a conditional use permit.
It started with this organization, AFA, coming to town and buying the old church building, and then posting on their website that they were going to use this as some sort of a religious center.
AFA, short for Asatru Folk Assembly. The group owns the church but needed a hearing before the city could grant them a permit to use the church, as it was zoned as a residential property before. But the hearing took a turn when residents found out the Southern Poverty Law Center considers the AFA a hate group. Alan Turnage, the law speaker for the Asatru Folk Assembly, denies that label.
We believe that as Northern Europeans, it is not only our birthright but our obligation to maintain that ancestral memory and to give worship, if that's the right word, worship and fealty to our gods and our ancestors.
Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land, to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God.
A lot of the concerns that people had, not just during that public hearing, but in the ones after, was the fact that you guys do not accept Black, Indigenous people of color into your congregation. Is this true?
That is true. I mean, it's true both that we don't accept those members and that's the area of concern.
Why is it that you won't let Black, Indigenous people of color into your congregation?
Because, there are many different analogies, but I think the best analogy is that we view our gods as our ancestors. If we have a family reunion, it's only our family.
This concerned Victoria Guillemard.
You're talking to us in the capacity of a resident of Murdock who does not want the AFA to be here.
Yes.
Tell me why.
I don't want a white supremacist group coming into our town and preaching beliefs that are dangerous to other residents of color.
But Murdock City Attorney Don Wilcox, as well as Mayor Craig Kavanaugh, said the conditional use permit authorization was not an argument about beliefs.
The big objection in the city is not so much using the building as having this organization in town at all. And that's two different issues. And so you can't use zoning to just keep an organization like that out. Whoever they are, they're protected by the Constitution, free speech, freedom of religion.
Wilcox says regardless of who is in the building, the conditional use permit argument was simply a discussion of building use, and says denying a permit to certain groups would open them up to legal and federal violation troubles.
Murdock does not have the resources to fight any kind of legal battle.
No, it certainly does not. It's insured. I mean, the battle would be handled by their insurer, which is the League of Minnesota Cities. But just because insurance might pay the costs isn't necessarily a good argument for doing it if it's wrong.
The authorization of the permit came down Wednesday. Guillemard says now residents who have fought against the use permit for the AFA will focus on educating Murdock and its surrounding areas about the AFA.
We're fighting their white supremacist beliefs and their belief that only white people, or as they claim, people of Northern European heritage, can practice. If they got rid of that specific tenet and denounced racism and denounced white supremacy, we would not be having this conversation today.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who hath known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ.